Howdy y'all, Dawson Surratt here with Defender Tactical. We're back here today in the Defender Lab, and we're going to be taking a look at our magazine extension with integrated dual rail system for the Remington TAC-14. We're going to be going over some of the features and how to install this onto the firearm. So let's head over to the bench and we'll take a look. Okay guys, one quick note here about these Remingtons before we get started. If you'd like to actually utilize the +1 capabilities of this magazine extension or any other magazine extension for that matter, these dimples here, right here at the top of the tube below the threads, are going to have to be removed. This is a relatively simple process. We're not going to cover it in this video. However, we have linked a video down below in the description that shows you how to do this, as well as a link to a reasonably priced tool for this job. But with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into this. When we first got our hands on one of these Remington TAC-14s here, one of the first things that we noticed is that there's not a great place to put an optic other than on the M-Lok slots here on the forend. But that just kind of gets in the way of your hand, and it's not the most stable platform for any optic. Back here on the barrel, you can deal with some barrel shadowing if you're using a light or something similar. So we decided that we wanted to try and make this match the Shockwave as much as possible. You know, with this firearm, for example, we were able to easily design a rail system that slips right over the magazine cap here and screws on. But that's not necessarily available here. As you can see, the magazine cap is covered up there by the forend. So what we came up with was this magazine tube extension with an integrated rail system. So you can slide this on the end of your tube, and then the rail system will fit right on there and secure snugly. This extension is made from solid billet steel, machined from one solid piece, and our rail adapter is machined from solid aircraft grade aluminum. I have some here that have not been Cerakoted yet. As you can see, these are nice and solid pieces. And then we have some that have been sandblasted as well and are just about to go into Cerakoting. So with that all out of the way, let's go ahead and show you how to install this on a Remington TAC-14 that has been modified to remove the barrel dimples, as well as if you just want to use our rail system. So first we're going to take a look at how to install this if you are not interested in using the +1 capability. In other words, if you do not want to worry about removing these dents here from the end of your tube, you can still use this for the integrated rail system here. It's a super quick and easy install, so let's get into it. First, you're just going to remove your magazine cap here, and then take your extension and screw that on back in its place. Make sure it's tight. You can take our integrated rail system here and slide that right over, and then the included stud and nylon washer are used to secure it. You can use a small screwdriver or an Allen key or anything similar to give it a nice snug. And that's going to be it, guys. This is going to give you two 3-slot Picatinny rails. Here I have an O-light that will snap on there real quick. Super easy, nice and stable, good access for your hands right here. And that's going to be it, guys. No modification to the gun required. Alright guys, lastly we're going to take a look at the installation if you do want to use the +1 capability of our magazine extension here. So that means that you should have already pressed out the dents at the end of your tube. This firearm has already been modified, as you can see, so let's go ahead and get this installed. So you should be at a point now where your magazine cap is removed, your spring is removed, and the only thing that you should have inside of your magazine is your follower. So to begin, we'll just take our factory magazine spring here. We found that this works with the factory magazine spring. If you have an older firearm, maybe with a weaker spring, you might have to get a replacement spring a little bit longer for this. But like I said, we have found that this works perfectly with our factory magazine spring. So once your follower and spring have been reinstalled, really simple, all you're going to do is take our extension and put it over the spring, over the tube, and thread it on right where your cap would go. Very similar to if you do not want to use the capabilities in just the rail. Once that's tight, we'll take our integrated rail system here, slide it on the extension, and use our included stud and nylon washer to secure that on. Use something to tighten it down. You can use a small screwdriver or an Allen key or anything else. And that is pretty much it, guys. So we'll go ahead and load up 5 rounds here to prove. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We do have the firing pin removed from this. So let's go ahead and cycle through here. As you can see, no issues. As well as the rail system for great positioning. Looks good, guys. Now this matches the capacity of the Shockwave, and you can hold 5, and you've got a great spot to put any optic you want. Alright guys, that is going to wrap up this video covering our magazine extension and integrated dual rail system for the Remington TAC-14. If you'd like to get your hands on one of these or any of the other products that we have featured on this test platform here, please visit www.defendertactical.com or find the link to our website in any of our social media sites listed down below. Again, thank you very much for watching and sticking with us till the end. God bless America.